Hey everyone, today we are diving into the legend of the Leviathan. Imagine a giant sea monster like a huge snake or a dragon lurking in the deepest parts of the ocean. That's the Leviathan. It's supposed to be incredibly strong and scary. For centuries, people all over the world have shared stories and myths about this mysterious creature. It represents the untamed power and mystery of the sea. Even today, people are still fascinated by the Leviathan, but is it real or just a made-up story? Let's find out. The Leviathan pops up in old stories from all over the place. One famous example is in the Bible, in the book of Job. It's described as this terrifying beast with scales so tough nothing can pierce them and breath so hot it could melt steel. This tells us it was supposed to be gigantic and super strong. There's also a similar monster in ancient stories from Mesopotamia called Tiamat. She's like their goddess of the ocean and chaos, and they picture her kind of like the Leviathan. Like a huge snake or dragon. These really old stories tell us that people have been thinking about monstrous sea creatures for a really long time. It shows how much we're drawn to the mysteries hidden in the ocean. Most people think of the Leviathan as just a myth, but some folks believe it could be based on real animals. Some people think that way back when people might have seen whales or giant squid and thought they were this monster. Those creatures are huge and can be pretty scary, even today. But here's the thing, scientists haven't found any proof that a creature exactly like the Leviathan actually exists. We still have a lot of the ocean left to explore, but it's unlikely that something that big and powerful could have stayed hidden for so long. Even though there's no scientific proof, people have claimed to see sea monsters throughout history. Sailors would tell stories about giant creatures hiding in the deep. These stories often describe something a lot like the Leviathan, with a long body, sharp teeth that could tear through anything, and eyes that glowed in the dark. These stories are super interesting, but it's hard to know if we can believe them. It's not always easy to see clearly out on the ocean, and stories can change a lot when people tell them over and over again. Without any real proof, we can't know for sure if these sightings were real or just figments of their imagination.